Okay, I'm getting ready to do yet another engine swap. I know I haven't posted the videos yet from my previous engine swap, but they will be posted eventually, and they still will be posted because it's pretty much all relevant data. So anyways, the engine that is currently in this Poulon Pro is coming out, which was the plan all along, and it's going in the Allis-Chalmers. The big reason why I'm doing this, I have an exhaust set up for the for the Allis-Chalmers to run a Briggs & Stratton Intek V twin. As you can see on the opposed twin, I did a little bit of modifications. I explained what I'm going to do with these pipes in a previous video. Don't worry, they will end up being used. So the idea is to pull this engine back out, put its stock exhaust back on it, and put it into the Poulon Pro frame. The frame will be reused. I do have plans for it down the road, so don't worry, this frame will not be junked. It's actually in pretty good shape. And then this Intek will be coming out and going back into the Allis-Chalmers, and I'll be able to hook up to the stock exhaust, and everything will work out. Also, the Poulon has the 6-pin wiring harness, which the Allis-Chalmers also has. Everything's all the same pinouts, which is nice. That's one thing that is nice. They kept consistent throughout all the manufacturers. The 6-pin connectors are the same. So we'll be swapping them back. I will be doing the cut-in patch wiring harness on the Briggs opposed twin here. I know I did not want to do it on this frame previously, but since it's going into a machine that it will be staying in, it'll be fine to do that. And the only real other change I'll be doing is I'll be hooking up a separate choke cable like this machine should have. I hate having the throttle and the choke all on one cable, especially on a twin cylinder engine where it should be separate. So I will be doing that. Probably the cable I have in here temporarily, I'll be drilling a hole and mounting it permanently. So I will be doing some drilling, nothing major. But as of the wiring will be all stock. Everything else will be all stock, won't be a big deal. On here, I'll be just getting the engine in and hooked up. The exhaust done, throttle, choke, wiring, maybe. Possibly test run it, and I'll be leaving it. I got to change the rear end on this, possibly. I haven't really checked it yet. I haven't looked underneath this machine yet at all. Because just after I got it, I got sick again. So anyways, that's where we are on this machine right here for as of right now. I'll be swapping the engines. Probably today I might get everything ready to go. This one here has no drive hooked up to it. The Allis-Chalmers does. So this one here will be a lot easier. Just gotta undo the exhaust. Get that out of the way. The Allis-Chalmers pretty much the same. I would like to paint that front panel right there. As you can see from the old engine how hot it was getting. It melted off a lot of the paint. I might actually spray that now, and it should be cured by the time I get home to pull this engine out. So I'm kind of on my way out right now. And the deck does still have to come off. I was thinking I could possibly leave it, but it will be kind of in my way, so I will end up removing it. Just get it out of my way a little bit, and we'll go from there. So, part 1 of yet another Allis-Chalmers engine swap. This one will go a lot easier. There will be no modifications needed. Basically, these wires right here, the yellow one will go back over to the Craftsman, but these ones here will be cut and modified. Not the plugs, the plug up in here. It won't be modified, but some of it will be, just to make it work out a little bit easier to go back in. Since it's going to be a more permanent installation. This engine in here was never a permanent installation. It works, and I had to get the grass cut, so I hooked it up, made it work, and it did perfectly. And now I can swap in the engine that I want, and possibly one more cut of the season, and this machine will be put away until next year. So that's where we are on this one right here as well. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep it right like always, and please subscribe and comment.